All set definitions, according to Google. Put, lay, or stand something in a specified place or position. Dana set the mug of tea down. Be situated or fixed in a specified place or position. The village was set among olive groves on a hill. Represent a story, play, movie, or scene as happening at a specified time or in a specified place. A spy novel set in Berlin. Mount a previous stone in something, typically a piece of jewelry. A bracelet set with emeralds. Mount a precious stone in something. A huge square-cut emerald set in platinum. Arrange type as required. The composite the com, the com, compositors refused to set the type for an editorial. Arranging the type for a piece of text. Article headings will be set in times 14 point. Prepare a table for a meal by placing cutlery, dishes, etc. on it in their proper places. She set the table and began breakfast. Cause a hen to sit on eggs. You had to set the clucking hens. Put a seed or plant in the ground or to grow. I set the plants in shallow hollows to facilitate watering. Put a sail up in a position to catch the wind. 2. Put or bring into a specified state. The hostages were set free. Cause someone or something to start doing something. The incident set me thinking. Instruct someone to do something. He'll set a man to watch you. Give someone a task. The problem we have been set. Devise a test and give it to someone to do. Establish as an example for others to follow, copy, or try to achieve. The scheme sets a precedent for other companies. Establish a record. His time in the 25-meter freestyle set a national record. Decide on. They set a date for a full hearing at the end of February. Fix a price, value, or limit on something. The unions had set a limit on the size of temporary workforce. 3. Adjust a clock or watch, typically to show the right time. Set your watch immediately to the local time at your destination. Adjust an alarm clock to sound at the required time. I usually set my alarm clock for 8. Adjust a device or its controls so that it performs a particular operation. You have to be careful not to set the volume too high. Cause a binary device to enter the state representing the numeral 1. Harden. 4. Harden into a solid or semi-solid state. Cook for further 35 minutes until the filling has set. Cook for further... Wait, I already read that. Arrange the hair while damp so that it dries in required style. She had set her hair on smaller rollers. Put parts of a broken or dislocated bone or limb into the correct position for healing. He lined up the bones and set the arm of a bone. Be restored to its normal condition by knitting together after being broken. Dog's bones soon set. With reference to a person's face. Assume or cause to assume a fixed or rigid expression. Her feature never set into a civil parade of attention. Of the eyes. Become fixed in position or in the feeling they are expressing. His bright eyes set in an expression of mocking amusement. Of a hunting dog. Adopt a rigid attitude indicating the presence of game. 5. Of the sun, moon, or another celestial body. Appear to move toward and below the Earth's horizon as the Earth rotates. The sun was setting as a warm glow filled the sky. 6. Of tide or current. Take or have a specified direction or course. A fair tide can be carried well past land's end before the stream sets to north. Start a fire. The school had been broken into and the fire had been set. Of a blossom or a tree. Develop into or produce fruit. Wait until first flowers have set fruit before planting out the peppers. A fruit. Develop from blossom. Once fruit has set, feed weekly with high potash liquid tomato fertilizer. Did I say that of a tide or current was 6 and start a fire was 7? I guess I'll say it now. Of a plant. Produce seed. The herb has flowered and started to set seed. 9. Sit. A perfect lady just sat in her seat and stared. Set. Word 2. Definition 1. A group or collection of things that belong together or reassemble one another or are usually found together. A set of false teeth. A collection of implements, containers, interests, or occupations of similar social status. It was a fashionable haunt of the literary set. In tennis, darts, and other games, a group of games counting as a unit towards a match. Only the player or side that wins a defined number of proportion of the games being awarded a point toward the final score. He took the first set 6-3. In jazz or popular music, a sequence of songs or pieces performed together in consulting or forming part of a live show or recording. A short 4-song set. A group of people making up the required number for a square dance or similar country dance. A fixed number of repetitions in a particular bodybuilding exercise, making sure that you perform 3 sets of at least 8 repetitions. A collection of distinct entities regarded as a unit being either individually specified or, more usually, satisfying specified conditions. A set of all positive integers. Definition 2. The way in which something is set, disposed, or positioned. The shape and set of the eyes. The posture or attitude of a body, typically in relation to the impression this gives of a person's feelings or intentions. The determined set of her upper torso. The flow of a current or tide in a particular direction. The rudder kept the dinghy straight against the set of the tide. A setters pointing in the presence of the game. Alternating outward inclinations of the teeth of a saw. A warp or bend in wood, metal, or another material caused by continuous strain or pressure. 3. A radio or television receiver, a TV set. 4. A collection of scenery, stage, furniture, and other articles used for a particular scene in a play or film. The place or area in which filming is taking place or a play is performed. The magazine has interviews on set with top directors. An arrangement of the hair when damp so that it dries in the required style. A shampoo and set. Wait, that was 5. 6. A cutting young plant or bulb used in the propagation of new plants. A young fruit that has just formed. 7. The last coat of plaster on a wall. 8. The amount of spacing in type controlling the distance between letters. The width of a piece of type. 9. Variant of set with 2 T's. Set. Word 3. Definition 1. Fixed or arranged in advance. There is no set procedure of a view or habit, unlikely to change. I've been on my own a long time and I'm rather set in my ways. Of a person's expression, held for an unnaturally long time without changing, typically as a reflection of determination. Iris was standing in front of her with a set expression. Of a meal or menu in a restaurant, offered at a fixed price with limited choice of dishes. A 3-course set menu. Having a conventional, predetermined wording formulaic. Witnesses often delivered their testimony according to a set speech. 2. ready, prepared, or likely to do something. The first family was set for a quiet night of rest, firmly opposed to, determined to do something. He set on marrying that girl. And for firmly opposed to, an approach set against tradition and authority. Set, with two T's. The den or burrow of a badger. The particular pattern of stripes in a tartan. That's it.